Hey fam, I'm Gabby Gonzalez, Marketing and PR Strategist for the Winters Group, and I'm here with founder and CEO Mary Frances Winters. We're here to announce the new season of the Inclusion Solution Live podcast, which explores topics in our new book, Racial Justice at Work, Practical Solutions for Systemic Change. The book was co-written with our wonderful team at the Winters Group. Mary Frances, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind the book? Where did this idea come from?
Yeah, thank you so much, Gabby. I'm really excited about the Inclusion Solution Live podcast season based on our book. This book was because I hear so much from clients. What do we do? How do we want to do this, but how do we actually actualize fairness and justice and equity in the workplace? And so this book is very practical. This book is about the how-tos. How do you really do it? And it covers topics from human resources, but we know that this work is not just about human resources. Well, you know that. You wrote that chapter on human resources and give some great practical advice there. But we talk about procurement, and we talk about technology and algorithms, and we talk about marketing and advertising, and we talk about the leadership imperative. We look at and examine this whole idea of professionalism. And so we look at a lot of other topics. And obviously, yes, we have to look at creating psychological safety. And how do you actually do that? Everybody talks about it, but how do you actually do that? And also, how do you take care of yourselves? How do we make that? How do we create that balance in our lives? Mm-hmm. The balance where we are actually taking care of ourselves and prioritizing self-care. So we cover all of that and more in the book.
Absolutely. So the book really lives up to its title because it features strategies for reimagining justice in the workplace, right? So, and also concrete steps for actualizing it. So it's very accessible. It's a how-to guide. It's how to implement justice-centered practices in leadership, procurement, learning and development, marketing, more. And we're going to be discussing all of these topics in upcoming podcast episodes, featuring authors, experts, and special guests of all ages and backgrounds, sharing their stories and lived experiences around this work.
Yeah, and we even define justice, because I think oftentimes that's kind of a new term in our lexicon of DEI, and I think it scares some people, but we want to define it because it does take the idea of inclusion, the idea of equity, one step further.
And it's going to be so helpful for all the practitioners and everybody who works out there. So I'm looking forward to continuing this conversation with you. Thank you for kicking off the podcast with me. You want to test out our new tagline?
Until next time, continue to reimagine racial justice at work.
Thank you.